Shay Shay! Welcome to another wonderful day. It's a little bit muggy outside, so I'm kind of glad we're inside. Got some air conditioning going on, and that's important. On muggy, warm days, make sure you drink a lot of fluid. I know you don't like to drink water, or there are issues that come up with it, but it's very important that you stay hydrated. Hydration also helps you with your balance. So if you're feeling like you're unstable, drink some water. You have liquid in your inner ear, and when that gets depleted, you lose your balance. So always make sure you drink a lot of water. All right, let's get started with our warm-up. You're looking down at your hands, breathing in, breathing out as the chin pushes back. Breathing in, extend the arms. Breathing out. We do this 3 times. Just relaxing the neck. Breathing in. Breathing out. Holding your chi ball. Look towards the right hand as you open. And come back through center. To the left. Breathe in. Breathing out. Be aware of your posture. Think of the top of your head, the crown of your head reaching to the ceiling. Breathing in, taller and taller. The ribs are lifting away from your hips. We have one more. Now let's think of our spine. We're going to hold that chi ball. Let's put the right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. Turn from the ribs. Switch your hands. Turn from the ribs. Switch your hands. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. Okay, let's think of our knees now. We're going to lift that right knee up, extend the foot, bring it back in, put it down. Now stand up nice and tall. You don't want to collapse. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, extend, out. If you want to challenge yourself, you don't have to bring the foot all the way down. You can keep it and extend it. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Standing up nice and tall. Now we're going to add in a punch. Put that foot down, lean into the punch, come back and down. Up, lean into the punch, back and down. Breathe in. One more. Good. All right, we're going to do our ankles now. Turn the ankle in, turn it out. Turn it in, turn it out. One more time. Don't put any weight on it. Other side. In, out, in, out. All right. Drop the toe down and drop the heel. Toes go down, then the toes go up. Let's try the other side. Okay, are we ready to stand up? Make sure you've got that sturdy chair. So we're just going to do a couple of things here. Think about your hips. You're going to extend one leg out to the side and come in. Extend out to the side and come in. Lengthen that leg. You feel that hip pushing the other direction and come in. Lengthen that leg, and now your hip is going that way. And come in. One more each side, making it comfortable in your body. You're still lifting up. And lifting that torso. Okay, let's try and bring that foot forward, and we're going to shift our weight. So you're going to bring that foot forward, shift, come back, feet together. And let's try that again. Shift the weight, and back. One more time on that right leg. Okay, it's extending that right leg forward now. If you want, you can bring the arm back, and then when the leg goes back, the arm comes forward. And extend to the front, and extend to the back. And one more. Extend to the front, extend to the back. Let's try the other side. So I'm just going to move to the other side now. Here we go. We're going to transfer that weight, bend into it, come back, bring the feet together. Lunge forward, into that leg, come back, feet together. One more time. All right, extend that leg forward, the arm goes back, take it back, arm comes forward, and back, and forward. Nice. Okay, let's do a little bit more for our spinal column. Think of holding that chi ball. Let's put the right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top. That right hand is going to scoop away and go up. Left hand is coming down. Think of getting nice and tall. You've got a nice firm foundation. Your feet are separated. Now hold that chi ball. Your top hand is lined up with your heart. Bottom hand, back your belly button. Bottom hand scoops away from you and up. Getting taller. Hold the chi ball. Scoop and lengthen the spine. And bring it in. Breathe in as you lengthen. Breathe out. Big breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing in. Last time. Breathing in. And out. And last time on the other side. Breathing in. Breathing in. Let's roll our shoulders. Take them back, up to your ears, forward and down. Back, up, forward and down. One more time. Now we have to reverse that circle. So we go forward, up, back, and down. Exploring that range of motion in the shoulder girdle. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Breathe in. And watch those fingers pass in front of your body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's sit down for our finger breathing. You're just going to take your thumb, wrap your hand around it, breathing in and out. Go at your pace. Think of really filling up your lungs with air. Feel yourself calming down, settling and relaxing. I'm moving to my other hand. When you complete it, look at your fingers. They might be a little bit warmer, they might be red or pink. I'm feeling a lot of blood flow in my hands. Let's rub our hands together. So when you rub your hands together, you're creating friction. Friction is heat and energy. So what we're doing is we're creating our bioelectrical energy, which is if you have a special camera, you can take pictures of people's energy levels, and they come out in different colors. The hotter you are, the more blood flow, the redder that hue, or people call it an aura, but it's energy being emitted from your body. So what we're going to try to do is feel that heat that we've created between our hands. So you just want to separate your hands a little bit, and then we're turning them. So it's like you're circling your hands in opposite directions of each other. And try to feel the sensation between your hands. You might feel almost like a magnetic polarization between the two hands, almost like, that game where it was the little Scottish dogs, and you'd have the magnets and they wouldn't stick together. That's the same kind of feeling you might have between your fingers. And that's your energy. And Qi is the Chinese word for energy. So what we're trying to do is cultivate our own energy, and that happens through relaxation and blood flow. So this is why we're going to do a new series starting today. It's going to introduce you into a flow, which is more like a Tai Chi series, so that when we go to the 24 form, which is the advanced version that we're doing right now, you'll be familiar with a lot of these moves, and you'll also be ready to continue doing a flow rather than repeating the same movement 5 or 6 times. So that was the Shibashi, where we performed the same movement 6 times. This one is going to almost look like a choreographed dance when we're done. So it will be very exciting for you to learn. Our first move is splash your chest. And that's what you're doing. You're imagining you're in a swimming pool or you're in the ocean, and you're splashing your chest with the water around you. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more. Splash your chest. Now we're going to splash our face. So this is like scooping up the water and letting it come down over your face and over your body. Scoop the water. Very similar to what we did in Shivashi. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more. Breathe in, breathe out. Our next move is called Warrior's Breath. Imagine your fingers are very long fingers, and you're going to stick them into the ground. So you're digging your fingers all the way into the ground. Pull up, and then push forward. Your fingers dig down into the earth. Pull up, push forward. Dig those fingers into the earth. Pull up. Let's do it 2 more times just to get the feel. One more time. Breathing in. Breathing out. And that push with the breath is very forceful. It would be like, that's why it's called a warrior. You're pushing somebody away. The warrior is pushing away. So we're going to put all 3 of those moves together into our flow. And that's why we call it a flow. One move flows into the next, into the next. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Let's do that again. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. One more time. Splash the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Splash your face. Breathe in. Breathe out. Warrior's breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right? Our next move is called hug a tree. So imagine there's a tree right between your legs, and you're just going to wrap your arms around that tree. Now, the Buddhist monks will stand like this for hours and hours and hours, completely relaxed. So what we want to avoid is tensing up. You see, immediately when I tense up, my elbows go up. Don't let that happen. The elbows are dropped. You're nice and relaxed, and you're imagining that you're being supported by the tree. Now, when we rubbed our hands together and we felt that energy flow, here's another imagination you can play with. Imagine that that energy you felt is coming out of one set of fingers and going into this arm and supporting it. And that you've got energy going into these fingers into this arm. So imagine that you're completely supported by this flow of energy that's wrapping around, going through your chest and your heart, and coming out through the other side. So you can hold this for as long as you want, but on our flow, we won't be holding it for hours and hours, I can guarantee you that. But you want to be nice and relaxed, and imagine a big tree, and you're giving that tree a hug. Our next move is going to be the octopus. Bring all 4 of your fingers to your thumb. So it looks like a hook or a bird beak, but you want those fingers to be extended and bring them in front of your shoulders. So don't be tight up like this, but instead stretch those fingers nice and long, but have the fingertips on the thumb as well. From here, you're going to extend those fingers out, and the palm of the hand gets nice and flat, and then imagine that something is pushing that palm back, and the fingers are being sucked in. So we expand out, and we pull back. I'm going to turn to the side, expand out, and pull back. Push out, pull back. Push out. And this is how an octopus moves in the water. Yeah? That's why it's called the octopus. That might work those hands a little bit, huh? Our next move is going to be draw a sword. Take your right hand, bring it to your left hip. Think of drawing a sword out of its sheath. So your elbow lifts, then the arm extends. There's your sword. Then bend the elbow and put that sword back in its sheath. Pull up and extend. Come in and down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do one more on this side on the right arm. Breathe out. Let's try the left side. Left hand to the right hip. So you're crossing the body. The elbow leads you. Then you extend the arm. Then you come back in and down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, you want to be careful. If this irritates the shoulder girdle, you don't have to go so high. You can always do it right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do one more on our left. All right, let's try putting that all together. Those three moves. Hug a tree, octopus, and draw the sword on the right. So we do our hug a tree. You're imagining that support around the tree. Then you bring all four fingers to the thumb in front of your shoulder. Octopus. Extend and lift it. Pull back. Now take your right hand to your left hip. Draw the sword up. And bring it back down. Hug your tree. Octopus. Draw the sword on your left. Hug the tree. Octopus. Draw the sword with the right hand. Hug the tree. Octopus. Draw the sword with your left hand. Now let's put the first part and the second part together. Splash your chest, Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug the tree. Octopus. Draw the sword. Okay, here we go. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug your tree. Octopus. Draw the sword with your right hand. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug your tree. Octopus. Draw the sword with your left hand. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug the tree. Octopus. Draw the sword, right hand. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug the tree. Octopus. And draw the sword with your left hand. Shall we try doing this standing? If you're uncomfortable with standing, you stay in the chair. Otherwise, we're just going to stand up and try this. Have your chair nearby in case you need to hold on. Give yourself a nice firm foundation. You'll see my knees are soft and slightly bent. My feet are underneath my hips. And I'm going to make sure my tailbone is pointing down. Don't let your tailbone stick out, right? Drop the seat. Okay, nice posture. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Bend your knees. Gently straighten those legs a little bit and then bend your knees again as you push. Hug a tree. Soft bend in the knees. You're nice and relaxed here. Now we're going to bring your right foot in. This is called a T stance. Then we're going to bring that foot forward because we're going to shift our weight. All four fingers to do the octopus, and then we reach out. So you're reaching towards the right with your right leg bent, and then come back. Now take your right hand down towards your hip and draw the sword. And put it back into its sheath, and then step this foot back. Did you catch that? Let's try that one more time, just that tail end moving the right leg. So after we do hug a tree, Transfer your weight, T stance, bringing the right foot forward, all 4 fingers to the thumb, octopus. And come back. Draw the sword. Right hand to the left hip, and extend, and come back. Feet together. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug a tree. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to shift the weight onto that right foot. T stance on the left. Bring the foot forward, all 4 fingers to your thumb. Now we are reaching towards our left corner. Weight is in the left leg. And come back. Draw the sword. Left hand comes down to the right hip. And draw the sword. And put it back in the sheath. One more time on that left side after hug a tree. Nice and relaxed. Shift your weight onto your right foot. T stance on the left. Extend forward and lunge as you do your octopus. Come back. Draw the sword. And put the sword away. Let's try that again. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Dig those fingers down into the earth and push. Hug a tree. T stance, octopus. Draw the sword. And step back. Splash your chest. Splash your face. Warrior's breath. Hug the tree. T stance on the left, octopus. Draw the sword. And once again, splash. Hug a tree. T stance on the right, octopus. Drawing the sword. Stepping back and on the left. Shall we try the flow one more time? I won't say a word. You just concentrate and see if you can remember the flow. Here we go. tricked you. Let's see if I get this one right. Here we go. How'd you do? I hope you did better than I did. Okay, have a seat. We'll do our cool down. While you're standing, if you'd like to pick up your legs and slap them like this, if you're comfortable, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just do it seated. All right, here we go with a little bit of self-massage. Top of the head, just gently rubbing your fingertips on the top of your head. Come to your ears, rub and massage the ears. Ooh, boy, does this feel good. Woo. Get inside the ears, pull on your earlobes. Let's do the temples right here, right at the ends. You'll feel a little indentation by the ends of your eyes. And just massage that area. Helps relax the tension along the top of the skull. And now we'll find the jaw. Feel where the jaw meets the skull. Okay, and massage that area. And now let's do the chin. Just little pinches from the center of the chin out. Stroking up the neck. Good for our glands. Brings fresh blood into our faces. A little neck and shoulder massage. Down the arm, across the shoulder, up into the neck. Little squeezes, or you can pat, 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 if that's more comfortable for you. And let's do the other side. Oh. Feels good. Okay, think like Tarzan. 3 deep breaths. One more time. Nice clean lungs. Now let's do the tummy. Woo! Playing the bongos. And now the legs, down the outside and up the inside. Okay, big circle with the arms. Think of calming, focusing, centering your mind. Reflect back on all the things you learned today, some new moves. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale. arms on your lap. Just feel the calm sensations in your body, some tingles, maybe some heat. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Sheshe. Have a great rest of the day, and remember to always make somebody else's life a little better too. Till next week.